That's right. You know what time it is. It's FreeCircle Fireside time. Let's get into this, huh? Social services. Is it a nightmare or is it a savior? I feel that the majority of opinions on social services now are leaning towards they're becoming a nightmare. Social services are a real misunderstood part of our system. We got to remember it's not a right to get social services help. Actually, it's a privilege. And more today, we are seeing abuse, neglect, and a carefree lifestyle backed by the social services department. I'm not against helping people. I'm all for it. But we have to structure these programs in the appropriate manner if they are going to be social services. First of all, any social services program should not be the responsibility of the taxpayer, unless the taxpayer wants to agree to that. Social services is actually charity. It's not a right, it's a gift. A lot of people are misinformed and they misunderstand why those services are there. A lot of people are going to say, well, who are you to talk about this? Well, I was raised under the influence of social services, so I'm really familiar with tactics and techniques used by social service programs. Myself, I feel that they're harming America instead of helping America. The intent and the idea, that may have been noble at the beginning. We got to remember social services actually came about because of Roosevelt. So the Social Security program and all of these socialist programs were implemented slowly, tactfully. And yet, it seems like more and more we're seeing an addiction to social services. If you go online right now and you go to YouTube, do a search for food stamp wrap. It's sickening. So social services is trying to be the nanny or the father figure in the household. that's someplace they don't need to be. There are charitable organizations such as churches, and we have to let them do the charitable work where it's meant to be, not out of the taxpayer's pocket. There's going to be a lot of poor people that's on food stamps and welfare get all excited about these statements. But the system needs fixed. There's other ways of doing things. You know, if you do a little research on social services and implementation of these programs to help structure society with a giving attitude, out of all of them that I see for food, is out of the Mormons' Bishop Storehouse program. This is a collective that comes together, and they provide through a cooperative a storehouse so their members can go in and you're interviewed. They find out the level of need or assistance that you might need, and then they give you a document you take into the storehouse, and it allows you to obtain a certain amount of each item. So you go through with your cart like a little grocery store. You get the items out of the coolers and off of their shopping shelves, and then you take it through a checkout. They look at your document and go through your basket and make sure you have what is on your document. They check you out and you're done. There is no financial gain there for anybody. It's, you need this food, here it is. This is what you're getting. You're getting 3 of this, 4 of this, based upon your household and size. There's stringent guidelines attached to the amount and what you're going to get. And here you get one of these food stamp wrap cards and you're eating better than Donald Trump. It's kind of getting out of hand. I know people need food, but there's better ways to do this. There's so much waste, fraud, and abuse that happens. There are individuals, homeless individuals on the street. They get their allotment of food stamps, and they get these thugs coming along taking their food stamps. You say anything, we're gonna snuff you out. Go ahead and say something. This is your tax to live. So the thug ends up with the food stamps, and the poor guy or the poor individual is without what he needs. So there's no structure in what's going on to protect the needy individuals. This should not be about money. And every part of social services is becoming about money. We need to change that. We need our lawmakers to get stern and stiff and really understand what's going on. You're punishing the ones that are doing good, and you're rewarding the ones doing bad. It's backwards, and we need to change this. There is people dying and starving on these streets in America, and it's up to us to change the structure, get the greed out of it, and let's get some people in there doing things, changing the way we do business. This is about everybody, not the rich, not the poor. It's about everybody. This isn't about white or black. This isn't about any race. This is about the whole of America. The domestic tranquility. It's getting out of hand. We need to put a check on it. There are families being broke up. There are children being taken out of homes that they should not be taken out of. And children being left in homes that should actually be taken. What is going on? Why are we polluting minds? Why are we doing this? We need to change. Let's start coming together as an adult. I'm not smarter than you, and we all need suggestions. We all need to come together and listen and talk in a civil way. It takes all of us. There's a lot of filth and grime going on. Let's fix it. Join us here at FreeCircle. Let's get your input, your ideas. Let's get pounding the streets together. Let's fix this stuff. That's enough for this one. Thanks for joining us on FreeCircle Fireside. Enjoy the rest of your day. Head FreeCircle.